Hep, 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 Tia Isabel, manahimik ka.
Este día es tan malo. Peste.
Manahimik ka, Tia Isabel. Oh my God, internet.
Ito na marahil ang huling pagkakataon na tayo'y magkikita.
Alam na.
Huwag na natin sayangin ang nalalabing oras na tayo'y magkasama.
Oh, shoots.
Hinutil.
Oh no.
Walang halaga. Sadsad sa kawalan.
Reverse to ah. Paatras to ah.
Tinuruan lang na magdasal at magtiis.
Dang.
Tumigil ka, anak. Tumigil ka.
Hey guys, the name is Jasper. And welcome back to another reaction video. Oras na para manood ng episode 43. And I know I am really late. Like super late in the game. You guys have already seen episode 43, 44, and 45. But my main reason is that I posted this thing I think yesterday. Other than I was like really busy with work, pero suddenly parang biglang I don't know, is it like depression or something like that? Parang bigla na depress for like for some reason. Nangyari to after school on Wednesday. And then pagising ko pupunta sa work, I was like really really down for some reason. Di ko alam kung ano meron doon. Sometimes mangyayari to sa akin for like there will be like this one day kung saan super down ako, like I don't want to talk with anyone. Gusto ko lang mag-isa. And there are other days na parang the entire week parang ganun ako. Right now, I'm still a little bit down, but I wanted to thank Nikos, Mario Lourdes, and Ali for leaving stuff like this. I really appreciate you guys. And for the 51 who like for understanding my situation. I don't know, it just happens. Anxiety yata, anxious. Pero I try to cope by just sleeping and just browsing social media. Yeah, I had like zero energy recording any reactions. I was also planning to record reactions for the 3 trailers that got released on Wednesday, which are the new Transformers trailer, Indiana Jones, and also Guardians of the Galaxy. Pero I just decided to just watch it instead of doing a reaction video because for this reason. But anyways, okay, so you guys left 47 comments on the previous video. Of course, I am going to read them, but I will not be able to read and reply to all of them. Anyways, mabasahin ko sila lahat pero hindi ako makapag-reply sa lahat. So I'm going to give myself like maybe 30 minutes to catch up, and then we are going to start reading episode 43. And let's just start with Fed says. So Fed says, kakatense po pag na-involve si Clara sa conflict o gulo. Pero buti na lang nalulusutan niya lahat. Yeah, I mean that's the... hello. Kailangan mag-reply muna dito. Hello. I replied to your comment in the susunod 43. Yes, 43 on the 43rd. In episode 43. Hello, I replied to your comment on. Wow, hindi ako marunong mag-English ngayon . Ano yung kinoment ko dito? Sorry guys hindi ako masyado nag-prepare for recording this video ngayon. Let's see. 43. Okay. Um, you know what, Feds? You're right. Of course, nakaka-intense talaga. Clay is the main character. So, to make her story interesting, kailangan talaga siya ma-involve sa mga gulo. Right? And yeah, buti na nalulusutan niya because she has to reach the end of No Limit Hangere, diba? So thank you for writing that in sorry, Fed says. Love wrote in. Intense na ba? We see the Friday papahirapan na naman bigla. I wonder kung ano yung reaction mo, Love, sa latest episode, which is episode 45. Pero ako, I still don't know what's going to happen. I still have to watch episode 43, 44, and 45. So that's 3 episodes. And yeah, I hope you weren't disappointed. Jenalyn Montalvo wrote in, kilig na ako kina Filay. Okay, kaya sabi ko, ang baduy ng Filay, let's use Clydel. That's like the better love team name. But yeah, kinikilig ako sa kanila. I love seeing Barbara Fortesa and the actor together. I think they have this chemistry na I've been missing for many years now. Um, and yeah, I just love seeing both of them in one screen. Nelly Padua wrote in, we'll always follow Watch Your RV till the last episode. Thank you for your reaction. No, thank you so much, Nelly. I like reading comments like this. It makes me really happy, especially in sad days like this. But yeah, thank you so much. I really love making these videos kapag if I have the energy to do them. They do take a lot of time and a lot of work and a lot of sacrifices. Kasi I still have to edit it, and usually videos like this, as nakikita nyo sa runtime ng isang video, umabot ng 1 hour and 30 minutes. Pero yeah, that's what I do for you guys. But again, thank you sa support, Nelly. Jen Herman wrote in, Clay seems to lack the maturity to choose her battles. Exactly. With her bad experiences from her family and work, I think it's her frustrations that is driving her to help the underdog and do good. Despite her good intentions, she has not developed the foresight to discern the effects of her actions. Exactly. She's too hasty in her decisions. It reminds me of the saying, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. In one article I read, it says that it is not enough to simply mean to do well. One must take action to do well. A good intention is meaningless unless it's followed by a good action. However, people like Kalai, who believe they're doing good, can end up doing bad, and the law of unintended consequence. Okay, bad given the period of the time she is in. Okay, despite Mr. Toss telling her that she is already part of the story, the ending of the novel will not change. Exactly, yun ang hindi nakikita ni Clay. Hopefully, the lesson she picks up from her experience will help her in the future decisions in choosing planning bad, especially when she returns to the present. Yeah, I 100% agree with you, Jen. And the main challenge here for Clay is exactly na she really needs to like see the bigger picture. Diba? Look, si Kalaya ay aware na nasa mundo siya ng Limitang Arena, which is a fictional world na sinulat ni Rizal. Sinabihan na rin siya ng professor niya na kahit anong mangyari, hindi magbabago yung istorya. Just like I said, the ink is dry. Ngayon, kung sinabi ng professor na merong lalabas sa portal kapag nangyari yung pulang buwan, at nangyari nga actually yon, then, Clay should believe the professor warning her na she will never change the novel at all. She will never change the story. But still, Clay is in this unique position na we can tell her, we can see Clay's lack of maturity pagdating, just like you said, in choosing her battles. But the fact na it's different when you're like in Clyde's shoes, 'di ba? If you're in that situation, it's the human, let's say yung pinapalo ng pare, yung mga babae doon ni Salvi. If you're there, it's like a human reflex to at least do something about it, right? We can we can keep on judging Clay for whatever she's doing, for sa lahat ng mga misactions niya. Kasi we are just viewers. We're just spectators. It's different if you're like within the situation itself, you know. And um we we also should just like I said, put ourselves into Clyde's shoes on why she does stuff like that. With the context of her life in the real world, at the same time with the context that she's like within the world of No Limit Tangere, like in her reality, then you know her actions are justified. Even though I keep on telling her na, eh, Clay, you keep on doing a lot of like mistakes, in one day, ang dami mong nagawa na talagang lagi may big event, right? After one big thing, there's another big thing, and then there's another big thing na lahat kagagawan mo, Clay. Pero, given that this is a fictional world, it's very dramatic. Clay has to do what she has to do. Pero thank you for writing that in, Jen. That is very, very insightful. Isunod naman ni Julius Christopher. Ang tagpuan na ni Monica ng kanyang boses mo, say, may pag-ibig na sumisiwot sa pagitan ng Clyde. Paparating na ang pinakamadilim na takpo sa kwento. She was giving you all of us. Yeah, I completely agree. I've been waiting for that episode na Maria Clara will at least try to do something, diba? And now she finally did it. Like talagang she really stood up her ground. I mean, this situation is different. She stood up her ground several times against Salvi, or at least she tried confronting Salvi whenever there's an issue. Pero this one's different. Like it's in the heat of the battle, it's in the middle of the moment, and then Maria Clara just decided to stand up and defend Clay. And yeah, I'm really proud of Maria Clara. Thank you for writing that in. So tumalis ni Ogie Lomats. Sana mas tense ang eksena kung tinakot ni Clay si Father, kung di niya bitawan ng mga pagsagutan siya kay Father. Sana ganun ang eksena pala. Sorry So, sana mas tense ang eksena kung tinakot ni Clay si Father. Kung di siya binitawan, sana nakipagsagutan siya kay Father. Sana ganun ang eksena. Perhaps. I mean, we don't know. Di ko, probably, baka mas intense ng climax if ever they try doing that. Diba? Tinakot ni Clay, sabihin ni Clay about kay Padre Salvi kung anong ginagawa ni Padre Salvi earlier, pwede niyang i-blackmail, stuff like that. Pero it's also around that part na na-realize ni Clay na, kailangan kong I need to be careful here. Hinawakan na ni Salvi yung braso ko. Kailangan, I'm already realizing na, lalong lalala lang to kapag sumagot pa ako, diba? So, I think yun nga. So, there was a decision that Clay has to do. So, Clay was able to control herself when she realized na baka lalo niya mapahamak yung mga tao around her, diba? Pero pati we've already seen like several intense scenes anyways, right? Making it more intense doesn't seem to be like a big deal. But that's just me, Ogie. Thank you for writing that in. Sana lang naman. Yeah, sana lang naman. That's right. Okay, Clay, sometimes choose your battle. Yeah, yun yung sabi ng isa. Pero, again, just like I said, bilang as a spectator, we can, we can easily, like, we can see the bigger picture. Kung ano yung pwedeng maging resulta ng mga pinagagawa ni Clyde, diba? Pero at the same time, if you're in Clyde's shoes, and just like I said, that's like the human reflex na parang, if you have to do something right, you have to do something right. Diba? So, in Clyde's reflex, she has to do something right. So, yeah, thank you for writing that in, Arl. So, naman yung Joe Taps. Ang concern ko lang sa episode na to, paano na yung seremonya na maglalagay ng higanting bricks? Si Ibarra sa itatay yung, okay. Spoiler alert to pagdating sa libro, you guys, just in case. Higanting bricks na Ibarra na itatay yung eskwelahan, tapos andun din si Elias na masasagip sa kanya. Sa pagkakalam ko, andun din mismo si Elias sa event, nag-aabang na gagawin at tagahawak ng taling higanting bricks kasama ng mga tao. Pero sa episode na to, inuusig na agad ni Elias na tsaka. Pero sa episode na to, inuusig na agad si Elias tsaka pinaghahanap. Tsaka alam na lahat ng mukha ng piloto sa bangka na si Elias pala yun. Talaga ba? Parang alam na ba ng lahat ang mukha mismo ni Elias? I think hindi pa yata alam ng lahat. Okay, yeah. From this episode, ang aware lang about doon na isang criminal si Elias ay si Ibarra, 'di ba? Pati si Fidel. Yung nalaman nila na si Elias ay isang wanted siya. And also si Clay. I think yung the rest ng party hindi naman nila narinig na si Elias mismo yung criminal na hinahanap ng mga Guardia Civil, 'di ba? So, and Elias can just blend in. He can blend in within the crowd. Kasi kung sa libro na yun, yung nangyaring event na yun sa eskwelahan, I'm assuming that there's a lot of people. And if you're within a crowd, you can just easily blend in. He can wear something else. Takpan yung mukha niya, di ba? And then this isn't like they have the internet kung alam ng tao yung mukha niya mismo. Hindi nakapaskil ko ng itsura ni Elias, di ba? I think there's also no like wanted posters para masabi ko ng itsura ni Elias. So, that event in the school will still happen eventually. And, writers can just write something para lang hindi malaman ng mga tao kung sino si Elias mismo. He can do other stuff there. Thank you for writing that in, Joe Tabs. Isunod mo is Sphinx. I just read some theory na share ko to. Remember Sisa? Okay. Nabaliw siya, di ba? Since nawala ang anak niya, so what if ganun din ang mangyayari sa nanay ni Clay in the real world? Yeah, nakita din theory na to. There's a chance, yeah, there's a chance na pwede mangyari yun, di ba? Maybe that's why we haven't seen the mother for several episodes now. Baka yung ngayon nangyari. Pero if ever that thing happened, it's just simply going to be sad. Imagine Clyde going back to the real world, seeing Narcissa, her mom, in a state where yung kung saan napunta si Sisa, and that's just really going to be sad if that is the case. I'm thinking of writing that in Spy Siox. At sunod naman ni Jotabs, regarding naman sa attitude ni Clay na masyado ng sabog sa pakikiram naman nagaganap, maybe ito ang effect na wala na siyang alam sa chapter na No Limitang Hare. Nagkalat na. Okay. Okay. If we compare from alam pa yung nangyari, marunong na timing kung kailan papasok, check up palihim ng warning. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Pero, I mean, when you think about it, kung ano yung sinabi ng professor sa kanya, kahit anong gawin ni Clay, ganun pa rin ang ending ng No Limit Tangere. Then, basically, theoretically, whether may gawin si Clay or whether may wala siyang gawin, the results of the story is going to be the same. Pwedeng matulog si Clay, hintayin niya umabot siya sa ending ng story. That the No Limit Tangere story will be the same. Whether kung hindi siya matulog at try niyang try niyang ayusin ang problema ng No Limit Tangere, she's still going to have the same story by the end of the day. Pero yeah, um and that's just those are just my thoughts about it, Joe Taps. So naman siya di marukot. May prior knowledge na po kasi si Clay kay Elias dahil pinangalan po ito ng kapatid niya marahil sa isip na hindi na pinangalan sa kapatid niya ng mama niya, lolo niya kung ito yung masamang tao. Yeah, I just already told ni Ibarra isip niya si Elias dahil sa conversation ng unang importanteng libro. Yeah, that's true. I'm assuming na nilive mo tong comment na to before seeing the updated video na sinabi ko kasi actually yun yung tanong ko bakit kailangan ni Clay tulungan si Elias mismo. Pero there's this part of the video. Sorry, mabagal ang internet ko Pero there's this part of the video na sinabi ko din na, I think one of the reasons na tinulungan ni Clay si Elias kasi pangalan ng kapatid niya ay Elias and at ang nagpangalan kay Elias mismo ay yung lola ni Clay, 'di ba? And sinong klaseng tao ang ipapangalan nila sa apo nila or sa anak nila um, from a name na nanggaling sa isang masamang tao, 'di ba? So, yun ang in-explain ko dito. So, I'm assuming na yeah, you left this comment before seeing that part of the video. But yeah, thank you for writing that in, Sean. Isa naman ni Telma Busgano. Tama, Sir Jasper. Kasi kami mga nanay, hindi naman namin ipapangalan anak namin sa kontrabida. Ayun, exactly. That's the point. Yeah, Telma. Team Fidel, team player, pang pag-ibig na talaga si Fidel. That's true. I just like seeing both of them. Thank you for writing that in, Telma. So, don't bet Dison. Aliw na aliw ako sa iyong reaction. Maraming salamat. No, maraming salamat, Bet Dison, for leaving that in. Natutuwa ako na naaliw ko sa reaction ko. At natutuwa ako na you guys are leaving a lot of comments where I can react to. And I like reading all of your comments. They are very insightful, madami natutunan. And, I like to have a conversation about No Limit Tangere with you guys. Isa naman ni Bianca Santo Domingo Villaverde. Nakakalungkot lamang na hindi man lang nagtanaw ng utang ng loob si Ibarra sa pagligtas ng buhay niya kay Clay. I wish merong ganong episode or maybe tonight's perhaps. Yeah, you know what? You're right. Pero at the same time, I think on this episode right here, we ended the episode with it's just yung scene na yun na nasa tabi sila ng ilog na si Clay, si Fidel, pati si Ibarra. Hindi pa tapos yung scene na yun di ba? Hindi pa tapos yung scene na yun So maybe may additional na nag-thank you yata si Ibarra kay Clay, ganun. And just like you said on tonight's episode, so maybe on episode 43, baka yung ngayon nangyari. And yeah, thank you for writing that in, Bianca. Isa naman ni Maria Lourdes, ilang beses ba dapat masangkot sa gulo si Clay in one day? Exactly. Kailangan ko pang bilangin, di ba? Kaya naman na-hype si Ibarra sa kanya. Buti na lang, umalis na si Tia Isabel nung dumating ang mga Guardia Civil. At kung nagkataon, baka magka-heart attack na siya. Kadalasang Clay let her emotions get the best of her na na-overlook niya yung possible ways na pwedeng i-cause nun. Dahil sa kanya, pati na sa iba, mabuti na lang sutan niya. What if sa susunod hindi pumabor sa kanya ang pagkakataon? Another kilig moment for Pilay. Clydel. Yes, Fidel, she's really different from the woman in your world. She's facing brave. Alam mo, Sir Jasper, halos lahat ng Kai reactors ay Filay. Ikaw lang ata nagsasabi, Clydel. Yeah. Nakatuwa lang din kasi madami talaga nag-aabang na silang dalawa pero hindi sila na-overshadow ni Makaras at buong story mismo, which is really good. Yeah. You know what? That's a good point. That's a good point. Not only about sa Clydel, sa Clydel part na. You know, again, Clydel is the right term, not filay. Kung hindi filay, basahin fillet, you know, ang pangat pakinggan. Clydel, oh, that's cute. Clydel, right? But yeah, that's a good point. This is, just like I said, this is why I really like this show because this show knows kung saan nila kailangan ilagay yung kilig moments. Again, the weakest part of the show was those previous episodes kung saan it's all about Clay and Ibarra, the kilig moments between the two of them. That is the weakest kasi I think during those scenes, well, I think there was just maybe like 2 episodes na nag-focus sana ng dalawa, diba? Pero those 2 episodes, it kind of overshadowed like the entire story, you know? All of us are rooting for Maria Clara, Julie and San Jose at Ibarra. We were not rooting for Clay at Ibarra at all. There were some kilig moments na parang kinilig ako na I like it, pero we all feel bad whenever those scenes are happening between Ibarra at Clay. We feel bad for Maria Clara. Lalo si Maria Clara ay nag-aalala na, umiyak na. You know, we feel bad for her. So, right now, again, yung those kilig moments between Clay and Fidel are very good. Kasi it's all about character development, you know. Those scenes na where they are both together in one scene, those scenes are important kasi it is progressing the story. Hindi nilagay yung scenes na yun just for the kilig moments. It is literally progressing the story. Finally, there's someone na nakikita yung halaga ni Clay other than Maria Clara pati Ibarra. Nakikita na rin ni Fidel yun. Na-appreciate na rin ni Fidel si Clay mismo. And that really progresses the story. And yeah, a very insightful comment, Maria Lourdes. Thank you for writing that in. And lastly, sorry guys, ito na last na to kay Mikaaw. Kasi again, I don't have like a lot of time right now. So last comment, I really apologize for this comments right here. Oh, you know what? Baka kaya natin to abutan. Yeah, basahin natin to lahat. Yeah, just for you guys. Okay. So Mikaaw, sana kapag nakita-kita ulit sila Clay at ang mga kaibigan ni MC, ay magpasalamat sila kahit paano kay Clay dahil di na humahaba ang pananakit sa kanila ni Padre Salvi. So, basahin ko ito. Sana kapag nagkita uli sila Clay at ang mga kaibigan ni Maria Clara, ay magpasalamat sila kahit paano kay Clay dahil di humama. That's true. Yeah. Yung episode, sinabihan na siya na erehat filibustero. Ganun pa man, feel ko, si Clay ngayon, lakas lang talaga ng loob hanggang dulo. Yeah. You know what? I feel like the outcome of Clay trying to help those girls from Padre Salvi, I think that's like a stepping stone para ma-appreciate na mga babae na yun na mga kaibigan ni Maria Clara, si Clay. Diba? Pero we are going to see in the future episodes. Pero if ever they left a thank you, then that's character progress. I just wanted to see Clay within the group of Maria Clara's group, right? Pero yeah, malakas pa rin ang loob ni Clay. good for her. Thank you for writing that in, Mika. Isunod naman ni Grace Duarte. I totally understand that it's very dangerous na kalabanin si Sally, but could they at least say thank you? Madami nagsasabi niya, no? Yeah. Inawat nga nila pero hindi sila napatigil. That is why Cly step in. Ibarra's words hit Cly very hard because for her, Ibarra is her kampe. Aside Fidel, of course. But there is nothing wrong if Cly listened to the people around her. Aside from, but there's nothing wrong if Cly listened to the people around her. Yeah, sometimes naging bahagi na siya ng mga buhay ng mga characters dito. Kaya they take care for her. Even Tia Isabel, kahit madalas na inis na siya kay Cly, what makes me happy is that finally Maria Clara stood up for her. And Fidel's genuinely care for her. He's observing her and give her the comfort that she needs. I agree with you po na dapat hindi na nakailam si Cly kay Elias. She doesn't know to be a hero of the hero of every character's life. There are some things na kailangan na lang niyang palampasin. It's true, I am about to say, but you said it na baka nga makulong si Cly one day. Dahil sa pinagagawa nga. Thank you again for good analysis. Oh, thank you so much for writing that in, Grace Duarte. Munti ka na. Okay, never mind. Munti ka na mabus. Okay. Yeah. I completely agree with you. Again, I just really like seeing Fidel just getting more closer with Cly. I just like the love team between the two of them. Super super happy for them. And yeah, you know, when you think of it, yeah, it would be great na kapag nagpasalamat sila lahat, 'di ba? Kay Cly for defending them, stuff like that. Pero, you know, some with when you think about the context, mas na overshadow sa kanila yung recklessness ni Cly, 'di ba? Kaya instead of thanking her, lumabas na lang na parang pinagalitan pa siya. It's because of what Cly's been doing for the past few days, 'di ba? It's it feels na it's unhealthy within you know, within that Ibarra's group kasi it can only lead to danger to each every one of them, right? I know it's already dangerous na pinagpapalo na sila ng pare, pero that's one thing na you just let the pare follow you compared to standing up para sa mga nabibiktima ng pare at mismong kakalabanan mo yung pare harap-harapan. That's like a bigger oh my God moment, 'di ba? Within the context of the story and that scene and within the context of that society, 'di ba? So I understand kung bakit di sila nag-thank you kay Cly. Pero it is what it is. It sucks, but it is what it is. But hopefully Cly will get the things that she needed sometime in the future. But yeah, I swear I feel like na makukulong si Cly one day in this show. You hear it first right here, guys. Makukulong si Cly one day sa story na to. Thank you for writing that in, Grace. Isuot naman ni Nakwatcha TV. Pero sure ako, alam naman siguro ni Cly about sa mga Alfares at Cura na magaling mong bintang sa mga taong dukha. Gaya nga nasabi ni Cly, alam niya na isa siyang mabuting tao bago pinatakas si Elias. Kaya siguro tinulungan ni Cly at sabi pa ni Elias kay Cly na doon sila magaling magbintang na kriminal sapagkat sila ang tunay na kriminal. Yeah, that's true. Pero, I mean, you know, clearly we're on Elias' side, diba? Kasi siya yung naaapi. At alam natin yung context about kay Elias. But at the same time, you know, when you think about reality, 'di ba? Look, yung mundo natin, there's no good or bad. There's always gray, you know. May mga taong gumagawa ng krimen just for a good cause, right? Gaya ng from Les Miserables, Jean Valjean, nagnakaw ng tinapay, 'di ba? Krimen 'yon. Pero he stole a loaf of bread para sa nagugutom niyang kapatid. Alright? Okay. Na nawala yung train of thought ko pero um I'm just saying na kung ano yung sinabi ni Elias na sila naman yung tunay na kriminal eh, hindi naman ako ganun ganon. It's something that you will hear from a from a from a wanted person, 'di ba? Parang ganun eh. Eh, sila naman it's all about pointing fingers, 'di ba? Kaya you know, um pero again, wala tayong magagawa kung yun ang ginawa ni Clay. Kailangan niya tulungan si Elias, mga ganun bagay. Pero yeah, thank you for writing that in na kwatsa. Hayo Cat wrote in good reaction. Thank you so much, Hayo. And good reflections about the show. Thank you so much, Hayo. Keep up the good work, Pod. Thank you so much, Hayo. And about Clay instantly helping Elias. I think the reason is that she assumed that Elias, just like MC and Sisa, names given to Clay and Mother, is a good person, important. Yeah, it's true. Kasi ganun naman sa Filipino culture, tradition, dahil usong hand-me-down names with sentimental reasons behind them. Usually, papangalan ka for someone who's known for greatness, kindness, world. That's true. Common tradition yan sa mga Filipino. How many names their child, well-known ancestors. In Clyde's case, her family is named. I think that it's not only a Filipino thing. I think it's the same thing with, I think it's a human thing, like from the rest of the world. Clyde's Clay is the whole family is named after the famous naman since grandmothers with Salista. That's true. Hindi naman sila papangalan ng lola niya. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and I already explained it on the. I think you left this comment before seeing that updated video na I posted from the same video. The writers are drawing parallels here. Okay, Cisa and Elias seems to be remind Clyde of mother and brother. Yeah, that's true. As a logical as it may be the audience, kahit ako, I found it hard to think that I will do what Clay did. But to Clay, this is a personal matter. She's aware na characters lang sila anonymous, but she's also need to get attached to this important character, and she sees it as doing her best to try and help them. Yeah. Pagmamahal din ang magbabalik sa'yo palabas ng nobela. Oh, ganun ba? Oh, wow. Okay. Pagmamahal din ang babalik sa'yo palabas ng nobela. Yun ang sabi ni Professor Torres. Okay. Yeah, I think I remember. I think this is one of those movies. Buti na naalala mo yun, Hayo. Even Miss Doc Tolero, the writer, confirmed this. She said in the tweet. Okay, let's go. My tweet. Work to want to stay longer in the film. And na for Clay to want to say that she needs to get attached to the character she was drawn into. Interesting. And she was already curious about. There was a convo of them talking about how the youth should be more like Clay, willing to risk their lives for the country, and this is what Clay is making her. Okay. Yeah, you know what, Hayo? Other than the Visualista thing ng ipapangalan stuff and stuff like that, and personal matter stuff like that. This is really interesting. Pero my counter argument to that, I mean, yung writer mismo, she has all of the good intentions, diba? All right, she has all of the good intentions. Pero, let's remove the name. Let's remove the name Elias and the connection of the Elias character with the brother. Let's remove that, okay, for the meantime. Let's just remove that. Willing to risk her life, this is what Clyde was risking her life to escape. Pero just like I said din in the video, Elias is someone that Clay met once. Elias is a stranger to Clay. You know? Gaya ng sabi ko, in-explain ko yung story ko sa 7-Eleven where I met this guy who I believe I talked to him and everything was pretty good. Everything was good. I also opened the door for him. All right? Pero pagbalik ko sa 7-Eleven, hinuhuli na siya ng police. And turns out, kaya pala malaki bag niya, madami siyang ninakaw sa loob ng 7-Eleven. When we're talking about real life, helping is not helping is always not the answer. All right? Whenever you're helping someone, then that's good. It means that you have a good heart, you have good intentions. Pero there's always a risk of helping the wrong person. Diba? Here's one good example, diba? During World War One, there was this soldier na sa pagkakaalam ko, there was this one soldier na parang soldier yata or nurse na ginamot niya yung isang sundalo na nabaril yata sa katawan. Alright? Ginamot ng nurse. Many years later, itong ginamot ng nurse, itong sundalo na to na that was healed from the help of the nurse, that guy turned out to be Hitler. I know nurse siya, kailangan niyang tulungan yung tao na yun, pero she helped the wrong person and that person led to doing World War II, to making World War II a possibility, which led to the death of Jews and a lot of Jews and a lot of people. You know, just kaya that's my counter argument to that kay Doc Tolero. And yeah, so let that thing of like process. To you, Hayokat. I mean, that's just my counter argument to it. You just can't help everyone. You know, it's great if you're able to help someone, right? But you just don't know it because by the end of the day, you're still helping strangers. You know, if you're helping a person that you know, then great, amazing. But if you're helping a stranger that you just met once, then I don't know. Just saying. I mean, that's how reality works, diba? But thank you for adding that in, Hayo. Isa naman ni Tender John C. Tender John C. Although isa sa mga reason kung bakit tanungan ni Clay si Elias sa kapanang kapatid, pero kasi nakalimutan mo ata ng tinawag ni Clay si Elias habang nangangaso si Elias, may sinabi siyang nakita sa rin na Clay. Pero sa mga mata na may kapangyarihan, ako ang kriminal. Yeah, pero sila ang tunay ay matagal na sa kriminal bayan. I mean, knowing the Philippine history na may himaksikan na nangyari. And also alam ni Clay na nag-aabusan sila. I think it's right to assume na mabai. Bitin. Okay, pero nag-reply si Arden, pero hindi po ba mas nauna kaniyang action kilos. Si Clay kaniyang tulungan patakasin bago pa siya pinuntuan nakita at bago rin po panoong sinabi na nga ni Elias, sinabi kay Clay. Nasabi lang naman po yung sinabi niyo kay Elias kay Clay dahil sa mga sinasabi ni Clay tungkol sa kanya. Base lang din sa mga narinig na pakinig Clay. Iyong ay parang naging sagot ni Elias sa mga sinasabi ni Clay tungkol sa ukol ng kaniyang momento. Action. Ewan nga no. Kasi narinig lang naman niya na hinarap si Elias nung bumalik na siya lala sa Ibarra. Tapos nag-decide na siya na tulungan. agad. Pero siguro para sa akin, base doon sa nangyari sa kanila buhay, naisip ni Clyde na mabait talaga si Elias. Yeah, I mean, kasama pa doon ang introduction ni Clyde. Kanya after ng buhay incident, pinanood ko din ng unang beses niya narinig si Elias. Hindi ko na siya magkapangalan. Feeling ko aware naman si Klein na hindi agad magtiwala sa isang lalaki knowing the backstory niya sa lalaki. Kaya kapag nakilala niya talaga yung lalaki, napatunayan niya na mabait naman talaga doon. Pero yeah, I mean, look, again, yung paano ko ba ito, ano yun? Now, I mean, we know the context nga, diba, na maabuso yung mga Kastila, yung Guardia Civil, sira yung justice system sa Pilipinas noon. Alright? Even ngayon. Pero, again, ang alam lang ni Clay about kay Elias ay other than na nakausap niya to once. At other than na tumalon si Elias sa buwaya. Narinig ni Clay na criminal si Elias. Okay? Criminal can be a lot of things. I'm just assuming na once na narinig ni Clay yung kay Elias na criminal siya, maybe sinasabi lang na criminal siya kaya kailangan niya tulungan other than with the name thing, diba? Pero, you know, if ako nandiyan sa sitwasyon na yun at narinig kong criminal yung isang tao, I will just ignore it. Ayaw ko na lang sumingit. You know? Just let the authority handle it. Kasi, I mean, ako walang tiwala sa authority ng Pilipinas. Pero at the same time, I'm not like the best person when it comes to the justice system. Di ko alam lahat ng batas. So who am I to help Elias kung narinig kong criminal siya? What if pumatay siya ng tao? Tutulungan mo pa rin ba siya? What if yung krimen niya ay pumatay mismo ng tao? Tutulungan mo pa rin ba siya? What if yung taong pinatay niya ay mabait? Tutulungan mo pa rin ba siya? Kaya I have a problem with that scene, with Clyde's decision. Kasi nga, Clyde just simply doesn't know, hindi niya gets yung meaning ng criminal eh. 'Di ba? Sure, nakausap ka nga kinausap ka ni Elias na nagpasalamat sa iyo. Okay, good. Pero again, that was my same scenario sa 7-Eleven kung saan mabait itong isang tao saan pero turns out he was um nagnanakaw siya sa 7-Eleven, you know. Criminal is a broad word. You know, you can do a lot of things to be a criminal. Pero hindi ba naisip ni Klein na baka, pumatay ng tao to kaya siya hinaharap ng mga polis? Mga bagay. But yeah, it's very complicated. There's like a lot of angles that you can handle that. But clearly, what I'm learning about this is that, we all of us had our own opinions about the Clyde situation between Elias. Pero thank you for writing that in Tender Josie. Isunod naman ni John Evans. She assumed na good at important character si Elias since pinangalan niya kapatid niya. Yun ang sinabi ko din sa update video. Also, there's the need na malapitan niya si Elias bilang kailangan niyang alamin ang storya at makilala ang bawat characters. Okay, I can give you that. Inagdag ko lang siguro knowing na ikaw ang galing sa present time. You have this feeling na you know everything and you feel na powerful kasama mo. Tendency, naging impulsive, magawa ka rin ng bad decisions. Sorry. Siguro knowing na ikaw ang galing sa present time, you have this feeling na you know everything and you feel na powerful ka. Kasama pa yung frustrations niya na kalagayan niya sa reality. Tendency, naging impulsive at makagawa ng bad decisions. Di kita gets sa part na to. Pero I'm assuming na alam ni yung like you're saying na alam ni Clay ang buong story ng Noli Me Tangere kasi that is not the case. Nabasa lang ni Clay ang the first few chapters of Noli Me Tangere. I think di yata siya umabot sa part ng story na to. Pero yeah, I'm sorry Jam, di ko magets yung part mo dito. Medyo nalito ako. Pero thank you for writing that in. Isuot ni Eleanor Cabanilla kasi galit siya sa mga umapi na mahirap like vigilante tao si Elias. Kaya gusto niya may ligtas para may lumaban sa mga mapagsasamantala. Yeah, I mean, pero just like I said, sinabi din ni Elias na ang totoong kriminal ay yung mga civil guard, diba? Mga ganun. Pero again, just like I said, acquaintance lang si Elias. He only met this person once. Without the name thing, without the name context thing. And narinig niya na criminal si Elias. Nagtataka lang kung ba't niya kailangan to sa Elias kasi by criminal is a broad term. What if may pinatay si Elias na mabuting tao? Diba? Are you willing to exert effort to help this person knowing na criminal siya kasi hindi naman alam kung ano yung mga pinagagawa niya. Ganun. Pero, you know, it is what it is. And finally, sunod naman ni Sitting Arts. Clay sympathizes with the Indios and Indias in the novel, but while unfortunately she is sometimes being called Mestiza de Sangre, Labanos na India, and the likes, which sometimes apparently gives her view to some more, but still little advantages than the Indios, especially because she was with Chrysostom as his cousin. Fidel Mestiza, like Maria Clara, maybe also including as a comment in India. Sorry. Or within now, but wala. Yeah, that's true. I mean, clearly parang hindi pa, I mean, hindi India or Indio si Clay, maputi balat niya, 'di ba? Skin color was still a huge thing. Was a huge thing. I mean, hanggang ngayon. Pagdating sa mga panahon na yun. You know, racism was already apparent during that time. And, I mean, even the fact na Filipinos are, I think, yung term na Filipinos ay para din sa mga taong, para sa mga Filipinos, yung mga tao doon, yung mga Spanish people na pinanganak sa Pilipinas, ganun ba yun? Hindi, yung mga Indio, hindi sila Filipino per se during that time. Iba yung Indio ay literal na Indio, 'di ba? 'Di ba? Hindi sila iba pa yung meaning ng Filipino during that time sa pagkakaalam ko. Pero yeah, I agree with you, Sining Arts. Clyde does have some kind of advantage given na she's living with the high-class people and, you know, maputing barat niya. Pero yeah, thank you for adding that in, and that's, wow, I was able to read all of the comments. Pero again, that's it. Now it's time to watch episode 43.
Pasensya na po kung nakakagulo ako. Pero sa totoo lang, hindi ko naman na gustong nandito pa ako eh. At kung alam nyo lang, pigil na pigil akong magsalita at makialam para lang wala ng gulo.
Sa lagay na yan, binibining Clay ay pinipigilan mo ng iyong sarili.
Yes. Pinalampas ko na nga yung ginawa nung isa kanina sa batis eh. Pero ito pong kay Elias, hindi ko to mapapalampas. Hindi ko kayang hayaan na lang siyang mapahamak.
Okay.
Lalo na't ramdam kong mabuti naman siyang tao.
Ramdam mo lang naman eh.
Ay wag mo lamang itataya ang iyong buhay ng gano'n.
Yeah.
Paano na lamang kung nadakip ka ng mga gwardiya sibil at ikaw ay nabaril?
That's true.
Ano po bang gusto niyong gawin ko? Manahimik na lang? Sorry po. Hindi ko alam gawin yun eh. Paano po ba yun, sir? Turuan niyo nga ako. Katulad nung pananahimik niyo nung winalang hiya yung ama niyo. Kasi yun ang gusto niyo gawin ko ngayon, di ba? Hayaan na lang na mapahamak si Elias.
Wala akong sinasabing ganoon.
Yun ang sinasabi niyo sa akin. Huwag akong mangialam, di ba?
Tama na ang pagkatalong ito.
Hindi. Lilinawin ko lang po. At uulitin ko, ayoko sa mundong to. Dahil may iba akong mundo, pero wala akong magawa. I'm stuck here. Pero hindi ko naman nahahayaang may mapahamak na tao dahil lang mananahimik ako. Dahil lang ayoko mapag-initan ako.
Amigo, huwag mo nang patulan.
Miss Clay, hindi mo sana ako iniinsulto ng ganito. Hindi lamang mapurol ang aking pag-iisip para pabayaan na lamang ang aking sarili, maging aking mga mahal sa buhay. Dahil paano na lamang kung mangyari yun? Sino na lamang ang tutulong sa mga bata para magkaroon sila ng sariling eskwelahan?
Oo nga pala. May maganda nga pala kayong pangarap para sa San Diego. Matanong ko lang, sir, hindi po ba part ng pangarap nyo para sa San Diego ang alisin ang injustices at cruelty ng mga fraile at gwardiya sibil laban sa sarili nating kalahi? Sa tinatawag nilang kriminal na piloto?
Husto na.
Wow, I wasn't expecting this thing from Clay. Pero she's really she's slowly sounding like Elias. Like, wow. I really wasn't expecting a conversation like this. Sorry kung in-interrupt ko kayo, pero that's just crazy. Dude, look, I'm still on Ibarra's side. I'm still on Ibarra's side on this. Pero man, it's really complicated, you know. Um, um, I wanted to say something from El Filibusterismo, pero I'm just going to stay quiet, right? Pero you know, both of them are right. Ibarra and Clay are right. Pero at the same time, man, the fact that she's really going to risk her life, that's very noble. That's all that I can say.
Sir, nasa na yung matapang Crisostomong Ibarrang kilala ko? Nakilala namin sa mundo namin.
No, makikilala mo din yun.
Nakatulingan ka pa man ding bida ng kwento. Pero ang hina mo. Lagi kang nagpapaka-play safe. Duwag ka.
Pagkain lang po.
Huwag kang lalapit sa amin. Iha, dito ka lang. Dito ka lang. Clarita, dito ka.
Kaawa na po kayo.
Bakit ba yan nandito? Ipinagbabawal yan na pumunta sa ating bayan.
Pagkain lang po.
Super judgmental naman
Siya
yan.
yung ketongin na nakatira doon sa libingan ng mga inchik. Ay,
Malimos
huwag kang
po.
lumapit dyan.
Gumagutom na po ako.
Wawa naman.
Pagkain lang po. Maawa na po kayo sa akin.
Halika na, Clarita. Halika na. Clarita!
Malimos po. Pagkain lang po.
Kahit babae tayo, kayang-kaya nating sumagip ng buhay ng iba. Lalaki man yan, babae, bata, matanda. Dahil tayong mga babae ay isinilang nakapantay ng mga lalaki. Sa pag-iisip at lalong-lalo na sa puso.
Wow.
Palimot po.
Yan, ibenta mo yan.
Salamat po. Salamat po.
Hindi man ito makakasagip ng buhay, ngunit sana'y makatulong ito kahit paano.
Maraming salamat po sa inyo. Salamat po.
Hep, 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 Tia Isabel, manahimik ka.
Este día es tan malo. Peste. Halika na.
Manahimik ka, Tia Isabel. Oh my God, internet.
Kami mahawa ka.
Salamat po.
Tila hindi mo ako kilala kung ako ay yung pagsalitaan.
Gets ko. Nagpapaka-safe kayo para hindi maapektuhan ang future nyo. Na gusto mo, hayaan ko na lang mapahamak si Elias. Gaya mo. Gaya niyong dalawa.
How dare you accuse me of being safe? Hindi ba't ang aking adikain upang ipatayo ang mga paaralang ito ay isang pagtulong para mapayos ang bayang ito? Ano pa ba ang gusto mo na kailangan kong gawin? Kalabanin ang lahat at ipahamak ang sarili ko? Gaya na lamang nangyari sa piloto sa aking ama. Nasira na lang ang pangalang iningatan. Nawasak at nawala ang mga taong pinakamamahal. Namaranasan ko ang nangyari sa aking ama. Namatay na lamang na kinasusuklaman ng mga fraile. Maging ng Diyos. Ganun ba?
Sorry po sa mga nasabi ko. Ayoko lang namang mapahamak ka at masira ang future mo.
Mabuti ba't umuwi na tayo? Tibining Clay, ihatid ka na natin.
No. As always, kaya kong sarili ko.
Talaga bang kakagalitan mo kami? Dahil sa katigasan ay iyong ulo ng isalbang pilotong kriminal?
Bakit pilotong kriminal na rin ang tawag mo sa kanya? Eh, alam naman nating lahat na mabuti siyang tao. At sigurado akong may rason siya kung bakit niya nagawa yung mga bagay na binibintang sa kanya.
Sandali, binibining Clay.
Oh God, Clay. Mali si Clay doon. No, hindi nyo alam lahat na mabuting tao si Elias. Nag-a-assume ka lang. Again, pinatay ni Elias yung buhaya dahil maling desisyon ni Elias na parang tumalon lang at patay yung buhaya, di ba? Wala mo nagsabi na patay yung buhaya, sumingit lang si Elias eh. So, I mean, okay, tanggalin natin yung context ng pangalan ng Elias again, ulit. Ano talaga alam ni Clay about kay Elias other than isa siyang stranger? 'Di ba? At nakausap lang yan ng ilang beses. Sasabihin mo mabuti na tao siya agad ng ganun-ganun lamang. Tapos sabihin niyang alam naman nating lahat. O maybe alam mo lang, ikaw lang kasi nga kapangalan ni Elias yung kapatid mo, pero man, Clay really needs to put herself into the shoes of these people right here. Like, that's what Clay is like super lacking right now. Talagang, she is lacking awareness of where she is in. Pero again, these are the flaws that Clay has. You know, yung mga flaw niya ay ay nagagaling from within herself. Pero again, you can't blame Fidel for calling Elias as a criminal. Kasi that's his own context about Elias. Diba? Pero again, let's just continue watching this.
So, ubay ka na sa amin pa uwi.
Talagang, we can argue na matigas talaga ulo ni Clay. Diba?
May napanood ako somewhere that the only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men to do nothing.
Man, Clay just really sees the world as black and white. Like, yun talaga yun. Black and white lang. While, the others here, like Ibarra, he sees it as gray. Diba? He's very, very cautious sa lahat ng ginagawa niya, especially from the lessons that he learned from his dad's death. So, interesting writing here. Very interesting writing. Oh my God. Never mind. Kala ko si ano. Wow, yan na yung yung kubo na hinanap-hanap ko. Kaso walang lawa. Kala ko nasa lawa yan.
Tumatagos sa iyong mga mata ang lungkot at pag-aalala. Anong nangyari, mahal ko?
Bagamat dapat nakasanayan na. Nandito na naman tayo. Ang mga ganitong tagpo ay paulit-ulit.
Ano-ano ang mga kailangan mo? Nang sa gayon ay ayos ko na ang lahat.
Sandali lang.
Ang ganda ng shot na to.
Huwag sanang maging sagabal ang aking mga luha. Huwag intindihin. Patawad dahil tuwing sumasapit ang ganitong pagtatagpo, hindi maiwasang maisip kung ito na ba ang huling pagkakataong makikita kita.
Lumayo ka, Salome. Punta kang Muntinlupa. Yun yata yung sinabi sa libro.
Salome, pansamantala muna ako sasama sa pangkat ni Lucia. Kaya hindi muna ako uuwi dito.
Okay.
O marahil na babalik pa.
Wala to sa nobela.
Hindi ko hinahanap ang tahimik na buhay. Kung ang kapalit na mabubuhay ako nang wala ka. Ganun kita kamahal, Elias.
Huwag kang lumuha. Huwag kang lumuha. kita iiwan. Kahit pa ikaw ang palabasin nilang pinakamasamang tao sa mundo.
Ako'y lumuluha. Pagkat tunay ngang hindi ako karapat-dapat sa pag-ibig na ibinibigay mo sa akin.
Batid ko ang sukat ng iyong mithiin para sa bayan. At sa ganoong katwiran, tayo iisa. Elias, hindi ko kaagaw ang bayan sa pagmamahal ko sa'yo. Pagkus ang bayan ang siyang naghatid sa akin sa pag-ibig mo. Wala sa dalangin ang kapalaran ng ating pag-ibig. Ang ating kapalaran ay humihimlay sa ating mga kamay.
At kung ang pag-ibig natin ay sadyang may katapusan,
walang masasayang aking mahal. Hindi mo na kailangan pang maghanap ng iba pang pagtataguan. Dahil sasama ka sa akin. Elias, iwanan na natin ang lahat ng ito. Kapag nandoon na tayo sa probinsya, magiging tahimik ang buhay natin at doon na natin mabubuo ang mga pangarap natin.
Salome, hindi na ako makakaalis sa bayan na ito.
Ayaw mo pa rin sa nais ko. Hindi ka pa rin sasama. Magpapaiwan ka.
Sa araw na ito, ako'y pinako sa bayang ito upang pagbayaran ang utang na buhay na ipinagkaloob sa akin ng isang Ginoo.
Okay.
Kung yun ang nais mo.
Pala motivation niya.
Ito na marahil ang huling pagkakataon na tayo'y magkikita.
Alam na.
Huwag na natin sayangin ang nalalabing oras na tayo ay magkasama.
At kung may pagkakataong muli man tayo magkita sa hinaharap,
Huwag ka na umasa. Pagkat hindi na mangyayari yun. Ang nalalabi na lang sa atin ay ang ngayon.
Bakasyon muna kayo kahit isang buwan lang. Oh. ang sinaunang 69.
Hindi ko alam kung anong klaseng espiritu ang sumanib sa'yo nang kausapin mo ang ketongin na yon. At ibinigay mo pa yung mahal na kwintas na binigay sa'yo ng iyong ama.
Nais ko lamang pong makatulong sa abot na aking makakaya.
Wala ka sa lugar ng mga panahong iyon. Paano kung nahawa ka? Paano kung napahamak ka?
Tulad ni Clay, ay nais ko lang din makatulong sa abot na aking makakaya. Kahit babae pa siya.
Mukhang alam ko na kung anong klaseng mapanghas na espiritu ang sumanib sa'yo. Bakit? Talagang gusto mong tularan na yung Klein na yon?
Mapanghamon, mapanghas. At hindi pino sa kanyang kilos si Clay. Ngunit, siya ay matapang. At magiting ang kanyang puso, isip at diwa. Kagaya siya ng mga maraming lalaki at may lakas ng loob na ihayag ang kanilang mga saloobin at ideya. Halatang siya ay nakapag-aral. Halatang nakakapagbasa ng mga libro na bawal basahin ng mga babaeng katulad natin. Kaya't ibang-iba siya.
Ang mga katulad niya, ang marahil mapupunta sa impyerno.
Tia, sa impyerno na laging ipinanakot sa atin mga fraile. Kahit na hindi natin batid na kung may impyerno ba o wala.
Sus Maria Jose.
Oh my God.
Maria! Yan ang pagiging ere. Huwag mo sabihin mga yan na isang malaking kasalanan.
Baka
pumunta ka doon, lumuhod ka, tumingi ka ng tawad sa Panginoon.
baka atakihin sa puso to.
Ngunit mayroon sinabi sa akin si Clay na hindi ko makakalimutan. Kaya't pinag-iisipan ko.
At anong sinabi sa'yo ng demonyitang yon?
Ano ba ako? Ano ba ako bukod sa pagiging babae na naghihintay na maging asawa ni Crisostomo?
Yeah.
At liban doon, ano nga bang silbi ko?
Grabe.
Ikaw ang pinakamaganda, pinaka-edukada, mayaman, marangal, banal na babae dito sa San Diego. Huwag mong hayaan ng isang babaeng katulad niya ang sumira sa iyong isip, Iya.
Tia. Oo. Hindi ko gustong ginawa sa akin ni Clay. Ngunit, sa kauna-una ang pagkakataon sa buhay ko, nakaramdam ako ng selos at ng inggit.
Wow.
At higit pa ron, mas bumababa ang tingin ko sa aking sarili nang dahil sa kanya.
Oh, shoots.
Hinutil,
Oh, no.
walang halaga. Sadsad sa kawalan.
Reverse to, ah. Paatras to, ah.
Tinuruan lang na magdasal at magtiis.
Dang.
Tumigil ka, anak. Tumigil ka. Tigilan mo na yung pag-iisip ng mga bagay na makakasira sa iyong pagkatao, sa iyong kaluluwa. Tigilan mo na yung anak at natatakot ako.
Wow.
Bueno, paglulutuan kita ng sopas para mainitan niya sikmura mo at para maging maginhawa ang iyong isip para hindi ka mag-iisip na kung ano-ano. Andeng! Kunin mo na yung pinaghugasan ng kamay.
Daming directions na tong episode na pinunta na hindi ko na-expect.
¿Qué te pasó, Padre Salvi?
Salamat sa Diyos at napigilan ko ang aking sarili kung hindi malamang napatay ko na ang babaeng yun.
¿Quién es?
Se llama Clay, Padre. Es un animal. No tiene vergüenza. Walang asal at walang modo. Hindi man lang nirespeto ang pagiging kura ko.
Yan ang napapalam mo dahil mahinang klase kang kura. Kung ako yan, ekskomunikada na ang babaeng yan.
Madaling sabihin, ngunit mahirap gawin, Padre.
Okay, bakit? Pa-explain nga.
Bakit? Meron pa bang hihigit sa kapangyarihan ng isang fraile sa bayan na ito?
Oo nga pala, may alam nga pala si Clay.
Si Maria Clara.
Okay?
Pinagtanggol siya ni Maria Clara sa akin. At bukod pa dun, nakatira ang irehing babaeng yun sa pamamahay nila Kapitan Tiago.
Ano?
Oh my God.
Narinig mo ang aking tinuran, Padre. Kasama ni Maria Clara sa iisang bubong ang babaeng yun na tila sugo ng Diablo. Kaya't maaaring marumihan niya ang malinis na pag-iisip ng iyong inaanak, Padre.
Sinvergüenza! No puede ser!
Crazy. Dang. Wow, what a crazy episode this was.
Tinitingnan lamang, hindi pinapakinggan.
Hindi mo maaring hindi pakinggan si Binibining Clay pagkat may laman, lalim at katotohanan ng bawat katagang mga binibigkas niya.
Lumayo ka, layo!
Ibarra, tama na po.
Pakiusap po, lumayo po kayo sa akin ng kaunti at baka po kayo'y mahawa.
Alam ko po kung ano ang sakit niya.
Ten piedad
Wow.
de mi, por favor.
Ito siya,
Paglayuin
no?
niyo sina Crisostomo at Maria. Mahal ko siya.
Senyor,
Oh
kailangan
my
mo
God.
natin mag-usap.
Bakit ano ba ang nangyari?
Nagalit po si Padre Damaso at nilatig ang mga bata.
Oh no. Yan na, magagalit na naman ako eh. Okay. Man, bagal ng internet ko. Tignan natin kung magagawa natin yung Abibas classroom dito. Pero kung magla-load, edi masaya. Pero wow, what a crazy episode this was. Okay. There are two things na bagal naman ang internet ko. Oh my God. Okay. There are two things na nakagulat about sa episode na to. One thing is that, kung paano mag-isip si Clay doon sa nasa ilog siya kasama si Ibarra. She slowly was sounding like Elias. Like, you know what? I don't want to spoil anything, okay? This is just a minor thing, okay? Pero this conversation right here is significant. Kasi this is the seed. Sorry, hindi pa na. This conversation right here is significant, okay? Sa kanilang tatlo. Kasi, okay. Pwede ba mag-spoil sa inyo, guys? Okay, minor spoiler lang to. Maliit lang na spoiler to, okay? Nothing big happened. It's just between two characters. Ready na? Okay, good. In future kabanata, I think it's kabanata 49 yata or kabanata 42, we will see Ibarra and Elias in a boat. Right? Nasa loob sila ng isang bangka. gabi, nasa gitna sila ng lawa yata. At basically, from my understanding, yung conversation ni Naklay pati ni Ibarra ay mauulit on that kabanata, on Kabanata 42, right there. Kung ano yung message ni Clay kay Ibarra, yun na may message ni Elias kay Ibarra mismo sa bangka na yun. That's what I'm getting from this scene right here, which is crazy stuff. Again, hindi ko pa naman tinignan si Clay kung bakit she is so ano kay Elias, pero I'm seeing Elias from her aura during this scene right here. And that is very surprising. It's expected from her, pero the fact na she was like on a very high level, like she's really dedicated with the message she's trying to tell Ibarra, to the fact na tinatawagin niyang duwag si Ibarra, then that's really big. That's really good. But I agree with both of them, but I'm still on Ibarra's side. And again, I'm just a person who doesn't believe that conflict, like physical conflict, is always like the answer for problems. Pero it depends on history. It depends on the context of the world. It depends on society. It depends on the atmosphere. It depends on the people. And there's just a lot of um factors to consider. Whether you have to choose conflict or just try to fix something through pen and paper. Just like whatever Rizal was trying to do, just like whatever Ibarra is trying to do right here, right now. But this was a good scene. Crazy. This one right here, sorry, nalimutan ko ng sakit na ni Kuya. Pero nakikita na natin again yung transformation ni Maria Clara. I theorize the day na when Clay was about to move to Maria Clara's house. I was like, oh, I'm fascinated with the besties, with the two Maria Clara duos, diba? I'm really curious to see na maging ladylike si Clay, in which we actually got in one episode. But at the same time, sinabi ko din, there's also potential na pwedeng ma-influensya ni Clay si Maria Clara. And now we are getting to see that in this episode right here. I think the highlight of this episode is just basically Maria Clara's transformation. It's basically Maria Clara's transformation right here. Ano ba yan? Ba't ba nawawala? Pero I said na parang paatras kasi instead of Maria Clara being like being the being almost I don't know, like almost perfect. Akala ko mariretain yung pagka Maria Clara-ness niya with the addition na yung mindset ni Clay, ideology ni Clay ay mapupunta kay Maria Clara, Pero it turns out the fact na si Clay is so infectious. Pagdating sa kanyang ideology, it's slowly rotting away Maria Clara's um, inner personality. Kasi when you think about it, Maria Clara, Julian San Jose's character, Maria Clara, is entirely the opposite of the Clay character, di ba? And now, with Clay being so infectious of her messages about feminism, about equal rights, Maria Clara is slowly realizing na her complete identity is nothing but like a fraud, right? Parang isa siyang ibon na um, alam niya nakakulong siya, you know. There was this episode na gumaganon siya. Alam na ni Clyde na nakakulong siya. Alam na ni Maria Clara na nakakulong siya. Pero in this episode, parang na-realize niya na-realize ni Maria Clara na hindi lang siya nakakulong doon, pero feeling niya mamamatay din siya sa loob ng kulungan na yun. Parang yun nakikita ko eh. Parang hindi siya lalabas eh. Parang hindi siya makakalabas eh. I talk about cultivation for the past few episodes. Pero Maria Clara was very much cultivated in a way na parang mahirap tanggalin yung mahirap i-separate yung Maria Clara from the novel to the Maria Clara na na-impluwensya na ni Clay mismo. So I find that very fascinating kasi again, Clay is slowly stripping away Maria Clara's identity. Right? And I feel like it can only get worse from here. That was something that I really wasn't expecting. Hindi ko alam kung nung kasi man, ayaw ko mag-spoil. Again, okay, another spoiler from the books, 'di ba? Another spoiler from the books. Baka malaki to, pero are you ready? Okay? Okay. In the book, si Maria Clara ay nagkasakit. Nagkasakit siya. What are the chances na dahil sa impluensya ni Clay kay Maria Clara, yun ang naging rason kung bakit nagkasakit mismo si Maria Clara dito? Diba? Nagkasakit siya dahil sa maybe depression or something like that. Pero again, I find the transformation here of Maria Clara very interesting because for that very reason. Pero you know, I'm calling it now. Magkakasakit nga si Maria Clara in the show and ang magiging reason nun ay yung dahil sa impluensya ni Clay. Which is something na I wasn't expecting na yung mismong impluensya ni Clay ay makakasama lang pala kay Maria Clara mismo. But we'll see in the coming episodes. I like saying Chapter X here. Kaya pala tawag nila dito Chapter X, diba? But, hey, I just like these small moments. You know, I wanted to see Elias being a normal human being with normal relationships. And it's simply sad for him na si Elias ay napaka ano ba tawag doon? The fact na may tumulong sa kanya para makasurvive si Elias. Parang feeling niyang he is forever in Ibarra's death, di ba? Parang may honor talaga si Elias and that is a part of his character that I find really fascinating. Kasi it reminds me a lot of medieval medieval way of thinking. medieval way of thinking, and sometimes samurai stuff, ancient way of thinking kung saan, whenever someone saves you, okay, I'm forever in your debt. Ganun, ganun, kailangan na kitang ganun, ganun, ganun. Which will, lead to the mysterious friendship of Ibarra and Elias. Pero, may nagsabi dati na Chapter X is not going to happen here. But, they made it, it's a little bit different here, but they were able to do it. Kasi just like I said, kung itatanggal nila yon, kasi sabi daw, itatanggal nila yung Chapter X sa show na to. Ang reason, money reasons. And I was like, no, hindi naman money reasons kasi Chapter X is just about two people talking, in which is something that we actually saw. Diba? So, yeah, that thing happened. Other than that, alam na ni Padre Damaso about Clyde's existence. So, that will lead to other challenges for Clyde. But basically, I'm just really excited to see the next 2 episodes. I'm planning to upload the 2 episodes tomorrow. We'll see. But again, that's my opinion to this episode right here. Very good episode. And yeah, see you guys around, and you guys take care. Goodbye.